Hi guys, just wanted to give you another fantastic update about Cyber Wealth 7. There's nothing more important to me than good support. I've been in some programs, even here recently, that are good programs. I love the products, but the support sucks. That doesn't work for me because then when I bring somebody in, and they try to get support and it's like, well, it's something on your computer, oh, it's the wrong browser. You got to help people. So that is a great experience. I think I told myself on one of my videos, I had, tried to do it slapdash real quick. That's how I do it. Like, I don't like to learn anything. Just let me figure it out. I don't like to read instructions and stuff. It's a very bad habit of mine, but I have it. So sure enough, when I put it on, I uploaded the guarded ID. I wasn't getting it to work. I wasn't seeing the green bar. So then I went back and said, you know what, when you take your time, go in your back office, look at the video, print out the PDFs, and I did, and it worked great in Firefox, but I couldn't get it whenever I pulled up Internet Explorer, which isn't often, but if I'm going to pull it up, I want to know that I'm protected, and I couldn't get it to work. So I went in the back and I saw, I was supposed to check something off underneath, internet, tools, internet options, and it still didn't work. So I sent in a support ticket. Gordon Rasmussen, what a great guy. I couldn't believe it. So he's been trying to get in touch with me since Sunday. He said, look, I keep calling your number and your answering machine keeps hanging up on me. It's cutting me off. It had a little bit of problem. I still haven't fixed it. It's a little technical thing I got to work out. So sure enough, I wrote him back and I explained to him, and I said, look, I just started a new job, so I'm 9 to 5. I don't know when you could do this. It would have to be either early in the morning, but preferably, sometime after 5:30. So, and, use this phone number because, I'm having problems with the other one. Well, 15 minutes later tonight, Gordon Rasmussen called me up on the phone. He was wonderful. He took his time. He walked me through the whole thing, got everything working. Internet Explorer is working perfectly. With my guarded ID, I type into any kind of search bar, that little green bar that I love seeing now. Oof, makes me feel so good. But you know what was so great about it? That if I wasn't able to resolve it just over the phone with him, he was going to take over my computer remotely and do it. I mean, come on, guys. So we can feel so confident. That's what I need, because I was getting to the point where I was paralyzed. I didn't even want to do video anymore because every single thing I was touching, people weren't getting great support, or it stalled because people get in and they're lazy, they don't want to do anything. I mean, just too much stuff. And I was to the point where I don't even want to do any of this anymore. That's really how I was feeling. But I so love this program. Look, we have a product that everybody needs. It's beyond like a good ORAC value or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to have this. I'm calling because what I really want to partner with, I want to partner with like the computer repair shops, because a lot of them aren't doing as well as they were, because now somebody's laptop breaks, they run out and buy one for $200. So I know that I'm sure they could use a stream of income, and I am shocked when I call these guys and I talk to them how little they know. I mean, they know a lot. Don't get me wrong. But they do not realize that now 93% of the cybercrime is through keyloggers. 93%. They don't realize that 1.5 million people every single day are being breached. They don't realize that 100,000 companies every single day, and that's just in the US, are being breached. They don't know that. So, here we have this amazing product that everybody needs. The big marketers need it. Like, they need to know that, like, when they're sending out all these emails, they're safe. I loved it when I went into my get response, went into my list, everything I typed, all protected. Green bar. Whenever I'm chatting with anybody in Facebook, green bar. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful feeling. I got to tell you something. When I'm in my Gmail account now, I feel like ain't nobody looking at me no more. I was feeling like everybody was looking at me at one point. I'm serious, because I got that, they're all spying on us all the time, but it's such a wonderful feeling. And if you look back on one of the videos I did here, there's rent-to-own company, Aaron's. They were putting keyloggers on the people's laptops that they were renting to buy, and looking at the people having sex. Are you kidding me? They got a smack on the wrist from the, I'm sure had to pay some fine to the FTC. So if you think, you're not vulnerable, let me tell you what, you got malware all over your computers as we speak. You know it. You know you do. And just remember, only 20%, a little bit, no, I think it's 25% of the antivirus, they can only find 25% of these keyloggers. So it's not about a good firewall and good antivirus, because 75% of your internet life is left open. Skype, Facebook, you name it. and everybody, some people were saying, oh, it's not a big deal. If I get money taken from my bank, they'll give it back to me. Guess what? Just heard a story. A woman's Payoneer card got hacked. Took all her money off her Payoneer card. So if you think you're not vulnerable, if you think you're not at risk, you are. Think again. And this is not information coming from the company. It's all over the internet. You can find it. I have myself on Google Alerts for keyloggers, and I have myself on Google Alerts for cybercrime. You can't believe what's coming into my inbox every single day. So it's here, and you really can't avoid it. So we're just with a fabulous company. I'm very, very excited about it. There's nothing, I mean, the patent is mind blowing. So where's this company going to be in a year, 2 years, 3 years? And this is, like Interpol and FBI, everybody's saying it. This problem is going to be around for decades and getting worse by the minute. So, just Google things like cybercrime, Google things like keylogger. You'll see what I'm talking about. Google things like the dark web. Check it out. It's scary. It really is. And here we have the protection. It's wonderful. And I love the fact that they're giving away these shares. And yes, I can't say it to you guys enough. If you want to just come on board for 2 weeks and try out the product, which you should do, get hundreds of shares or thousands, depending on how many people you want to share it with. You can do that and say thank you very much and have a nice day and walk away with your shares. Where do you think they're going to be in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Anyway, that enough said, but I just did want to give that wonderful shout out, to Mr. Rasmussen. Very wonderful man, was willing, not only took his time with me and got my problem straightened out, but, if I needed it, he was going to even take over my computer remotely. And isn't that what we all want to know? We want to know that the company we're with is going to support people. That makes me feel so safe and so good, and then I don't have to put my head down like this anymore. I hate that feeling. You get somebody in something and you feel like, ooh, you're almost embarrassed to speak to them again. I always call them up and say, look, this is what I thought. It's not what it is. I'm sorry. Or the price is always going up and all that stuff. So anyway, I love you guys, and Cyberwell 7 is fantastic, with our wonderful technology partner, Strikeforce Technologies, suing Microsoft. I love seeing that. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye-bye.